real fear for this was that the Parliament voted. Predictably, your viewers might think, Parliament voted against all four. Now, it's worth saying two things about that. One, the margins, particularly for Customs Union, were closer than last time. I think that lost by only 2 votes. Secondly, Parliament intends to take control of its own business again on Wednesday, at which point we might see them doing what they should have done today, I think, knocking options out rather than carrying on voting for the same thing, so perhaps having a transferable vote system. But there's no doubt that today's result is good for Theresa May, which might sound weird, but the logic is this. She might now feel empowered to come back with her meaningful vote, number 4 this time, and say to MPs, look, you've had 2 chances, you've not voted for anything, vote for this deal because otherwise there's no deal next week. I suspect her deal will not fail by as many at a minimum. That's to say, she will manage to convince some waverers to come over, partly because parliamentarians just want this over with, partly because parliamentarians know that the deadline for the European Council is next week. And if we can't turn up in Brussels with something on the 10th of April, there is the outside chance, I don't think it's a big chance, but the outside chance that the European Union say, sorry, look, we've given you some time, you've failed to agree a way forward, actually it's better to have no deal down than to wait. I don't think that's likely, but it will focus the minds of MPs.
So what?
Well, next, tomorrow morning, we have the marathon cabinet, the political cabinet, followed by the cabinet with civil servants present. And I think the mood will be relatively upbeat at that because the government will still think it's in a chance with winning its meaningful vote. The really hard thing for cabinet tomorrow would have been if Parliament had produced a big majority for a soft Brexit, because that's the time when you're talking about the Conservative government splitting down the middle between soft leavers and sort of no dealers. Now I think they might be able to hold it together because actually Parliament isn't threatening them with something that might divide them. But remember, what ultimately will determine whether we have a soft Brexit is not what Parliament votes this week, it's what we negotiate over the next 5 years. And Lord knows we'll have a different Prime Minister, perhaps a different government, maybe a different Parliament by then. It'll be a whole different ballgame.